SpaceX has announced the elimination of the Starlink portability plan, meaning a price increase and a speed decrease for those holding on to this coveted old grandfathered option. Hi, I'm Chris with the Mobile Internet Resource Center, here to bring you some bad news about Starlink, though everybody that this bad news is impacting is likely already gotten the unpleasant email letting them know that the Starlink portability plan is going away next month, February 2025. Now, for those of you who have not been on Starlink for a while, you might be wondering, what is this portability plan? It's actually basically the only grandfathered plan that SpaceX has ever offered and kept around. This was a plan that came out in May 2022 that was the first plan that allowed you to take residential still location Starlink out on the road with you, and it would just work wherever you travel to. You would have higher priority service at your residential address, your registered fixed location address, and then best effort service whenever you took it anywhere else. So for nomads, this actually worked out to be a really great plan because it worked when you traveled, and you could just change your residential address to wherever you happen to be if you needed access to faster speeds. So you got the best of both worlds, travel and still locations. Now, SpaceX got rid of offering the portability add-on to residential plans in February 2023. So 2 years ago, they eliminated this plan, and we're actually surprised it has taken them this long to cut off the grandfathered customers who had it. Because normally when SpaceX has done price increases or plan changes, they just make it effective almost immediately with maybe just a month or two notice. The case of portability, they let people keep going with that plan. So these plans also did not have some of the more recent price increases. So customers on these plans were potentially paying up to $50 less per month than customers on Starlink Roam, the current plan to move around. Most of them were paying just $20 less per month, the people who weren't in some of the discounted areas. So this is a big price increase of either $20 or $50 depending on where your residential address lives. And it is kind of a big speed decrease if you've been using that feature to have higher priority service in residential areas to avoid Starlink congestion. So it's really unfortunate for the people who had that plan, but well, most people haven't been able to get that plan for several years, so it's not too big of a deal. Now, where are these people being moved to? Well, if you have that plan, you've got an email saying that you're being automatically moved to the Starlink Roam plan, which the Roam Unlimited plan for $165 a month. So you're jumping from either $115 a month or $145 a month to the $165 a month, and you're now getting Roam Unlimited. That means you'll be able to travel anywhere, actually, even outside of your continent now. You'll get a lot more ability to travel, but you no longer have the advantage that the residential plan did of having higher priority service at your fixed residential address. And in the past, people have been using that trick with both regular residential plans and the Starlink residential plus portability plan. You just change your residential address to wherever you happen to be to get that faster speeds when you're there. So portability is gone now. This is kind of par for the course of SpaceX. They don't tend to have grandfathered plans like cellular providers do. We do have some guidance in the member version of this article over at the Mobile Internet Resource Center that explains some of the other kind of alternatives and tricks and ways to maximize keeping Starlink portable and working wherever you travel to, and still minimize the cost if you don't want to pay the full $165 for the Starlink Roam Unlimited plan. So members, do check out the member version of this article. We've got some really good tips for you on how to optimize that. And well, if you're not a member of the Mobile Internet Resource Center, do come over and join us. We go deeper than the news stories we give out here on YouTube and have kind of a deeper guidance into the tips and tricks and things that maybe SpaceX doesn't want everybody to know about on how to really optimize and take advantage of a Starlink plan. But overall, the ultimate thing with Starlink is always expect things to change, and we always advise people to not rely just on Starlink, but to combine Starlink with cellular to get the best of both worlds in that case. So that's the latest. A little bit of bad news, particularly for the people holding onto those grandfathered plans. Well, now everybody's on equal footing, no more grandfathered Starlink plans at all. That's the latest.
These videos are brought to you by our premium members, our mobile internet aficionados. They make it possible for us to track this news and create these videos. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to our channel, or better yet, consider becoming a member yourself.